An undefeated record is on the line as we get set for Game 2 of our doubleheader here at the Monroe Athletic Complex. Ari Ross here on the Mustangs Sports Network as we get set for the Monroe Mustangs JV men's basketball team taking on the Robinson School Phoenix. The Robinson School coming in today's game at 23-0. They're 8-0 in the American International Postgraduate Athletic Conference. The Mustangs coming to today's game at 13-11. They're 2-4 in the conference, but they're right in the thick of things as they get set to try and take down the Robinson School. They almost did it on the road just over a month ago, falling by the final score of 86-83. Tonight, they'll try and knock down that undefeated record when they take on the Phoenix here at the Monroe Athletic Complex. In Game 1 of our doubleheader, the Monroe Mustangs men's basketball team defeated ASA for the second time this season. Pretty easily win for the Mustangs. They never trailed. They led by as much as 16 and won that game by the final score of 73-61. As we get set, your starters here for the visiting Robinson School Phoenix. At guard, James McNeil, a 6'8", 185-pound freshman from Newark, New Jersey. Jaquel Wilson, a 6'7", 185-pound guard from Newark, New Jersey. Luis Curiel, a 6'4", 210-pound guard from Newark, New Jersey. Nawan Thomas, a 6'1", 165-pound guard from Irvington, New Jersey. And David Hawthorne, a 6'7", 180-pound forward from Irvington, New Jersey. The entire starting lineup and the entire team, for that matter, for the Robinson School under head coach Vincent Robinson from the state of New Jersey. For the Monroe Mustangs, it'll be Joshua Washington, a freshman guard, 6'1", 175 pounds from Plainfield, New Jersey. Javondre House, a 5'9", 150-pound freshman guard from Newark, New Jersey. Rakeem Bryant, a 5'11" freshman guard from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Marcus Thompson, a 6'5", 240-pound freshman forward from Brooklyn, New York. And Tyreek Melvin getting his second start of the season, a 6'5" freshman, 180-pound forward from Queens, New York. Melvin getting his second straight start. Thompson once again in the starting lineup, but some changes for Coach Neely. Washington again in the starting lineup, but House and Bryant inserted after Kennedy and Irby started previously in a loss to Metro BDA on Tuesday, a 91-79 loss, their second straight. Mustangs looking to snap a 2-game losing streak here today at the Monroe Athletic Complex. The Robinson School, the Phoenix wearing their home white uniforms, with the Mustangs wearing their blues. Mustangs JV team doesn't have any blacks, but it's a blackout here at the Monroe Athletic Complex. So the Phoenix going with their home white uniforms with the red lettering and piping. Little yellow trim in there, it looks like, as well. The Mustangs in their blue uniforms with the white, blue, and gold trim. So we get set here. 20 minutes on the clock. Tyreek Melvin to jump, as well as Luis Curiel. Looks like actually that's Jaquel Wilson. That's out of bounds. It will be Mustangs ball. The numbers on the front of the jerseys for the Phoenix, almost indiscernible. On the back, they're much bigger. We'll see how much fun we have with those. House will get the inbounds, and we'll get all set to go here. Taking things up and getting things going for the Mustangs. Closely guarded there by Thomas. Gets it into Thompson. Working, gets it under, trying to find Melvin. Thrown away, though, and stolen away by the Phoenix. Trying to get up. Almost a jump ball there, but taking it the other way is James McNeil. McNeil slowing things up. Working against this 2-3 zone for the Mustangs. Trying to get in the side to Wilson. Swinging around and now to Wilson. High post. Over. And a missed shot there. The rebound, though, and the putback for Luis Curiel. Hawthorne with the offensive rebound there. And it's a quick 2-0 lead for the Robinson School. It's the Phoenix versus the Mustangs. Washington, guarded by Curiel. Over to Melvin, near side. Melvin will hoist up a three. Almost an offensive rebound there by Washington, but corralled by the Robinson School. McNeil slowed things up. This is Curiel. McNeil will call out the play. Looking to get it into the high post. They get it into Hawthorne. From the corner, just inside the three-point arc. That's a miss. Knocked away, but eventually corralled by the Robinson School. Mustangs can't afford those easy turnovers and the easy buckets. That's Nawan Thomas, and it's quickly a 4-0 lead. See some frustration there on the bench from Coach Neely. The Robinson School getting out to a quick 4-0 lead with just under 2 minutes through in this one. Melvin on the drive, puts it up, blocked by the rim. Rebound there by Bryant. He puts it up as well. He'll draw the foul and head to the free throw line. Tyreek Melvin on this season, averaging just 4.8 points per game. Rakeem Bryant at 8.4. He's shooting 70% for the free throw line. He's got 2 here. Couple dribbles for the freshman from Philadelphia. And he gets the bounce on the first. One more coming for Bryant, making just his second start of the season, his 19th game played. Bends at the knees and knocks down the second. Quickly, the Mustangs are on the board, cutting the lead in half for the Robinson School. And the Phoenix will take it the other way. A lot of sleeve jerseys for the Phoenix, something you don't always see, and that's a three for James McNeil, the first one of the ball game. Neither team hit a whole lot of three-pointers in the last game. We'll see how many the Mustangs and Phoenix can hit here. Washington on the drive, out to Melvin with a jumper, and he connects. A two-pointer there, Melvin with a shot, and he's on the board, and the Mustangs trail by 3. Both offenses starting to get going here with 17-20 and counting remaining. Knocked away, saved there by the Phoenix. On the drive, the jumper is there for Thomas. Knocked away again, almost stolen there. House, have to get it across court. Gets pushed, gets it out. This is Bryant for 3. It's blocked, the rebound there by House. Blocked again, and it's out of bounds. It will stay with Monroe. A couple blocks there. James McNeil with a block. Layup missed there by House. Inbound it to Melvin. Thompson going to work on the block. Again blocked there and taken away by the Phoenix. Here's a 3 and the foul. Melvin commits the foul. Curiel will head to the free throw line to try and complete the 4-point play. And quickly the Robinson School extends their lead out to 8. After the Mustangs answered, it's been an 8-2 run. Curiel at the line looking to make it 9-2. He does, and Christopher Davis will check in here for Marcus Thompson. A lot of length on the court for both teams. Christopher Davis stands in at 6'5", 190 pounds. House between the legs, and we'll set things up. Mustangs trailing by 9. Gets the screens from House and Melvin. Drives this one in, puts it up. A crazy shot, and it goes. Count the basket. He'll head to the free throw line to try and make it a 3-point play. Somehow hoisted that one up and got it over the defender. Terrific move there from the freshman at the line for one more. He knocks it down. The Mustangs have 7. McNeil gets the screen from Winston. And now we'll reset. Now it's a double screen, top of the key. Over to Hawthorne. Hoists up a 3. And it's good. Red hot shooting in the early going for the Phoenix. They're shooting 6 of 8, 75%, including 100% from the 3-point line. 3 of 3. Washington, step back from the free throw line and connects. Washington with the jumper. On the other end, inside and the miss. The rebound by Melvin. That's Curiel on the shot. Washington will push. Bryant, and a whistle here. Looks like floor might have been wet. Maybe an inadvertent whistle. But it stays with Monroe. House getting the screen from Davis. Spins around, open lane in front of him. Out to Washington. They swing it to Melvin. Drives in, puts it up. Count it, and the foul. Took a couple seconds for the referees to deliberate whether that was a block or a charge. They call it a block. Melvin gets the basket and another three-point play opportunity for the Mustangs. 16-11 your score. Melvin looking for the free throw and knocks it down. He has 5. Melvin, 5. Curiel leads all scorers with 6. McNeil getting the screen from Wilson. Pulls it back out. On the drive. Hoists one up and gets the roll. Off the backboard with the make. The lead remains at 6. Both teams starting to find their range. This is Melvin on the other end. Davis pulls it back out. 16 on the shot clock. Fumbled there by House. He gets it back. 10 on the shot clock. Gets the screen. Drives in. Ball knocked away off his knee, and it will be Phoenix basketball. Irby checking into the game for the Mustangs. Javondre House checks out. Irby, an undersized point guard, but one of the leading scorers on this team, averaging just under 10 points per game at 19.2. 3 rebounds per game and 89 assists on the season. McNeil gets the screen. Steps back out, guarded by Washington. Curiel looking. Someone down low. Back to Curiel, wide open. Puts it up. No basket. And will call the foul on the ground. Third team foul on the Mustangs. And the Phoenix will inbound the ball under the basket. Curiel to trigger. Phoenix in a stack formation. They get it out to McNeil. Will set things up with 16 on the shot clock. Again, the screen from Hawthorne. A 3, short and out of bounds. Good defense there from Joshua Washington. Phoenix pressing. Irby will get it across, though. Fairly easily. Mustangs swinging around. Davis out to Melvin, wide open. That's a 2. Missed, though, knocked around. And rebounded by McNeil. He'll push it up, throwing it away, though. All saved somehow. Curiel to the basket, puts it up. The miss. Offensive board and the putback. Nawan Thomas after the ball bounced around. Neither team able to really get a hold of it. Thomas puts it through, and the lead is back up to 8 for the Robinson School. Mustangs have not led in this game. Davis on the drive, up, blocked away, and taken by Hawthorne. First substitution of the game, checking in the next dead ball for the Robinson School. It will be Quyon Taylor. That's a miss there, and the rebound by Melvin. Melvin putting together a stout performance so far, 5 points and 2 boards. Washington with the drive, he misses. Bryant with a jumper off the offensive rebound, another miss there. Mustangs shooting just 36.4%, 4 of 12 from the floor. 0 of 2 from the three-point range. Robinson School still 3 of 3 from beyond the arc. That'll be an offensive foul on Hawthorne with the moving screen. Brian Kennedy and Marcus Thompson will check in for Tyreek Melvin and Rakeem Bryant. Quyon Taylor also checks into the game for the Phoenix. Mustangs trying to cut into this deficit. It is a 7-5 run since the early going for the Phoenix. Kennedy at the high post spins around and get it to Thompson. Spin move, gets it under, puts it up, the miss. The rebound bounces around, eventually taken by the Phoenix. Looks like a push off there, but the Robinson School will reset. Three-pointer misses. The offensive rebound for Wilson. Get it out to Curiel. On the drive, McNeil out to the wide open shooter. Another miss there. And the rebound corralled by Monroe. 2-on-1 opportunity. Kennedy to the basket. Can't get the roll. And the rebound by Taylor. Mustangs have missed some early ones. Just 28% shooting at the moment. And that's not going to cut it. McNeil on the drive. Out to Curiel. They swing it to Thomas. Into Wilson, top of the key. Now McNeil for three with 5 on the shot clock. Misses everything. Ball bounces out of bounds. It will stay with the Phoenix with 1 second on the shot clock. They do not get a shot off. As soon as the ball is inbounded, this will be a shot clock violation. Curiel to trigger, gets it in. But that'll be a shot clock violation. The Mustangs get a much-needed stop. And we'll go to work on offense, down by 8. Both team shooting percentages starting to drop from their early hot streak. Robinson School at 47. Irby out to Kennedy. Spins around, looking for the drive. Open lane for Davis, puts it through. Christopher Davis with his first bucket of the game. A balanced scoring effort so far for the Mustangs. 5 have scored. 8-0 trail by 6. McNeil top of the key over to Curiel. Three-pointer. Misses everything. That's an air ball for Thomas. Mustangs will push. Kennedy corner three. Yes! Just a 3-point deficit for Monroe as they've started to come back, closing the gap with Amadou Kamara set to check in. Mustangs trying to trap on defense. Almost a turnover there. The jumper. Again an air ball, and the rebound by Davis. Wilson missed everything there, and Irby will get it across half court. Just over halfway through the first half of this one. Monroe down by 3. Make that 1. Thompson with his first bucket of the game, a jumper. And the lead is 1 for the Robinson School. Couple substitutions for both sides, checking into the next dead ball. Curiel trying to find someone. On the drive again, Wilson up and in. Wilson's 6'7" length proving to be a factor there. Easily able to get the shot off over the Monroe defender. Herbert with some nifty moves behind the back, but going backwards as well. Gets a screen from Davis. On the drive, step back, Irby. Not there, but the rebound by Davis. .8:54 and counting left in the first half of this one. Irby will call a timeout. 21 on the shot clock when we return. The Mustangs trail by 3. You're watching Monroe Mustangs men's basketball on the Mustang Sports Network. close game so far here at the Monroe Athletic Complex. The Monroe Mustangs JV men's basketball team trails the Robinson School by 3. They've got 21 on the shot clock to work with 8:53 left in the first half of this one. 4 team fouls for the Phoenix, 2 for Monroe. Mustangs just used their first timeout, a 30-second timeout. Irby swings it to Kamara, who just checked into the game, looking for Thompson. Thompson at the post, driving in, but called for the travel, turning it over. That's the 5th of the game for the Mustangs. Joshua Washington checked out in that timeout for Kamara, getting his first breather of this one. Also into the game for the Robinson School, number 2, Jordan Stewart, another tall, lanky forward. McNeil out to Curie with a jumper, and it falls. Curiel leads all scorers with 8. Mustangs ball bounces around. Irby gets it, and he has his legs taken out from under him. That'll be a foul on Curiel. Second on Curiel. Hawthorne also has 2. The Mustangs can get the 2 of them in foul trouble. Certainly will be helpful to get the leading scorer out of the game for the Robinson School. At the moment, though, Curiel and his 2 fouls still in. Kamara working the offense. Kennedy for 3. Way off. And it's out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix basketball. Five-point game here at the Monroe Athletic Complex. Game 2 of the doubleheader. Mustangs men's basketball team took game 1 against ASA, clinching a victory in the season series, 2 to potentially 1 or 3-0, depending on the result of the February 24th matchup. ASA gets it in on the Robinson School in on the block, and that is Taylor with the easy bucket. Kamara on the other end. They swing it to Kennedy. Trying to work this zone. Kamara on the drive. Floats one up and in. Just off the outstretched arm of Amadou Kamara. His first bucket of the game, all but Irby, who's seen this floor, have scored for Monroe. And they trail once again by 5. Nice pass there under the bucket. And an easy one, but missed for the Robinson School. The miss there by Wilson, but the putback after the steal by McNeil. Mustangs can't afford a turnover like that. 12 points off turnovers for the Robinson School, with 6:50 left to play in the first half of this one. Kamara on the drive out to Kennedy for 3. That's off, and the rebound by Taylor. Shot there from Wilson falls, and it's 30-21. Monroe trails. Mustangs swinging. Kennedy on the drive. Another floater, but yet another miss for Monroe. Just 8 of 22 from the floor. Three-pointer from the Robinson School. A miss there, but another offensive rebound. That's 5 for the Phoenix. Missed that there, though. Still a 9-point game. Davis on the fast break draws the foul on Stewart. Davis will head to the free throw line looking for his 3rd and 4th points of the day. Mustangs 4 of 4 from the free throw line, shooting just 36% and 1 for 5 from beyond the arc. Davis knocks down the first. 2 starters, Melvin and Bryant, back into the game. Kennedy out, as well as Irby. Mustangs had 6 on the court for his second. Davis again misses, and the rebound by McNeil. McNeil with 7 points, 3 assists, and a rebound. Make that 2 with that one. Going right at Kamara with a lead at 8. Taylor, they swing it around to McNeil again. For someone down low, a deep three-pointer. Misses, knocked around. There'll be another offensive rebound staying with the Phoenix. Mustangs have been out-rebounded by 2, 6-5 on the offensive glass and 10-9 on the defensive glass. Knocked away there by Kamara, but once again it'll stay with the Phoenix. Robinson School has led for the entirety of this one. Their largest lead is 9. It's currently 8. You get it all the way into the backcourt, and McNeil will take it back up. Jumper, short and way off. Another air ball. That's 3 for Jaquel Wilson. 3 air balls for Wilson, who has 4 points, but is just 2 of 7 from the floor. See his coach imploring him to just do better. The Mustangs down by 8. Kamara looking for Melvin. Bounces around. It will stay with Monroe, but yet another almost turnover there. Mustangs have turned it over 6 times to the tune of 12 points for the Robinson School off turnovers. Just 2 points off turnovers for Monroe. They're also getting outscored 16-6 in the paint. Bryant for 3. In and out, and the rebound by Wilson. Nice play off the inbound, but just could not connect. On the drive, passes it out, and McNeil will reset. McNeil out to Stewart. The jumper is off, but another offensive rebound, and yet another there for the Phoenix. That is Taylor with the shot and the make, and the lead is 10. Mustangs have been scoreless for the last 3 minutes or so, have not made a bucket since the 7:23 mark of the first half. Kamara with a 3, and again way off. Saved though, or almost saved. Christopher Davis stepped out of bounds, and it will be Phoenix basketball. It's a 12-3 run for the Phoenix. Since it was a 3-point game, it's now a 10-point lead for the Robinson School. Mustangs just having trouble finding their range. On the other end, giving up a whole lot of offensive rebounds. McNeil into the post, and an easy bucket for Quyon Taylor. Sunk into the block down low and had tons of room to work. 34-22 your score, 3:49 to play in the first half of this one. Melvin with a jumper. Not able to quell the run, and the rebound by Wilson. Again into Taylor, working on the smaller Bryant. Backs him down and back out to Wilson. Again, Taylor, Wilson, give and go, up, a miss, and out of bounds off of Dewan Thomas. Four different Phoenix have scored 6 points or more in this one. Bryant again a 3, and again a miss. That one right to Joseph Madden Jr. under the bucket though, but he travels. Mustangs have been scoreless for the last 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Have not made a shot since the 7:23 mark. And the Robinson has gone on a run to extend this lead to 12. McNeil again. Thomas will draw the foul on House. 3 starters, Joseph Madden Jr. and Christopher Davis on the court for Monroe. Luis Curiel to check back in for the Phoenix for Jordan Stewart. Mustangs staring down yet another double-digit deficit. They fell behind Metro BDA. Made a valiant comeback effort in the second half, but couldn't finish it. That's out of bounds, a turnover, and it's Mustangs basketball. Certainly a lot more time to work with, though. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the half. And Bryant again looking for his shot. Trying to close the gap before halftime. Melvin over to House in the corner. Davis into Melvin again. Little jumper with some flair and knocks it down. Melvin leads the Mustangs with 7. Curiel leads all scorers with 8. He's swinging around. Back to Wilson. Off the backboard and in. Robinson School continues to maintain their double-digit lead, even as the Mustangs try and come back into this game. Bryant on the drive, up off the glass and in. Again on the drive, the floater misses, and a stop there, and the Mustangs get the rebound. House pushes. Just under a minute 30 to play. Out to Bryant. Wide open for 3. The miss. Melvin, the offensive rebound. Try to throw it behind his back. No one's there. 3-on-1 for the Phoenix. And an easy couple shots coming for Taylor. Not able to connect on the easy bucket, but he will have 2 shots coming. The freshman from Newark, New Jersey. Quyon Taylor, a 6'6", 240-pound forward/center. 6 points on the day, 4 rebounds, 3 for 3 from the floor. Make that 1 of 1 from the free throw line as well. He has 7. No ties, no lead changes in this one. Robin School has led the entire way. And they get the bounce there on the free throw. And Taylor now with 8. And once again, it's a 12-point lead. Cross-court pass, House for 3. Does not get the bank, and the rebound by Wilson. Under a minute to play in this one. 12-point lead, and Phoenix looking for more. McNeil going right at House, out to Wilson on the drive, puts it up and in. Too many easy buckets for the Robinson School. 20 points in the paint compared to just 8 for Monroe. They're shooting 44.7%. Bryant again. Passes up the three-pointer, drives it in, blocked. The rebound by Madden Jr., who puts it through. A tough put back there for the Mustangs. They'll need more of that. The Phoenix can hold it for the last shot here. Curiel knocked away, stolen by Monroe. And they have 10 seconds to work with. House fumbles it. Ball squirts out of bounds. And will go to the Phoenix. Someone is down on the court. That is Jaquel Wilson. It'll get up, and with 6.6 on the clock, the Phoenix will have the length of the court to go and try and extend their 12-point lead. McNeil will pick it up right around the 2/3 line. Gets it over. Three-pointer at the half, not there. And that is how we will close the first half. A 40-28 lead for the Robinson School over the Monroe College Mustangs JV men's basketball team. The Robinson School coming in undefeated. They lead by 12, and we'll be back after the halftime break. You've been watching Monroe Mustangs JV men's basketball on the Mustang Sports Network. Back here at the Monroe Athletic Complex as we get set for the second half between the Monroe Mustangs JV men's basketball team and the undefeated the Robinson School Phoenix. I'm now joined by a special guest, women's basketball coach Stacy Townsend, to give her some analysis of the first half. Stacy, what went right for Monroe, what went wrong for Monroe, and what can they do better in the second half?
Well, definitely some of the things that they need to focus on in the second half is making sure that they're boxing out their opponents and keeping the middle penetration closed. They're struggling right now with giving up inside points. I think if they do a better job of stopping them inside, they have a better chance of winning this game. And also just executing offensively. They turned the ball over way too many times and gave up way too many points to the other team off of those turnovers.
And the Mustangs turned it over 9 times, gave up 14 points off turnovers, or out-rebounded by 2 and 10-8 on the offensive glass. A special thanks to Stacy Townsend for joining us to give her little halftime analysis. We'll see if the Mustangs can change those couple things as we head into the second half. Clock ticking just under 5 seconds as we get set here for the second half of this one. The starters on the court for Monroe as well as the Phoenix, and we're about to get set for the second half here at the Monroe Athletic Complex. Again, a special thanks to Stacy Townsend for joining us for a little post-game or halftime analysis. And the Robinson School will start off with the ball. Working towards their own bench. They swing it over to Curiel. McNeil top of the key. 16 on the shot clock. Again, Curiel tied for the leading scorer in the first half. Here's a three from Wilson. The miss and the rebound by Washington. Passes it out to House with the jumper. Misses off front Aaron. The offensive rebound, though, and it's out of bounds. The putback not there for Thompson, but the Mustangs will keep the ball. Ball rolls away, and little delay as House has to go and get that. 19:26 left in this one. Robinson School ended the half on a 20-9 run that helped them build this 12-point lead. Melvin swings it over to House, trying to get into the high post to Thompson. Washington on the drive, out to Bryant for three. Just misses, and the rebound by Curiel. He will push McNeil to the basket, knocked away, and it'll be a foul on the Mustangs. It'll be on Tyreek Melvin, his second, and the team's first of the second half. At the line, shooting one, James McNeil. Call this one a shooting foul, interestingly enough. Looking to extend this 12-point lead. McNeil does not get the roll on the first. Neither team scoring yet in the second half. McNeil misses it, and still no score here in the second half. Mustangs looking to get it in. Bryant for three. Yes! Rakeem Bryant knocks down to three. The Mustangs are on the board, and the deficit is down to 9. Almost a steal there. Curiel to the basket, lays it up and in. Poor defense there for Monroe. It's overcommitted there on the steal in the easy lane and bucket for Curiel, who now has 10, the first player in this one with double figures. Tried to get into Thompson instead. Yet another turnover. Curiel gets it away, and they'll get it across. Wilson to the basket, knocked away. It will stay with the Phoenix. Curiel to trigger. Throws this one deep. And McNeil will get things set with 15 on the shot clock. The jumper misses, bounced around, and the rebound by Washington. Again, Bryant on the drive, puts it up, nifty moving in. Rakeem Bryant with 5 points in the half, and the Mustangs trail by 9. Curiel on the drive, puts it up and in. He's been tough for the Mustangs to stop all night. Curiel has 12, 5 for 8 from the field, 1 for 1 from beyond the arc. Robinson School is still shooting 43%. Melvin will travel before taking that dribble. And he gives the ball right back to the Robinson School. The 11th turnover of the game for Monroe in the second of the half. Steal there for Monroe. Washington. Bryant will set things up. House on the drive, knocked away. It will stay with Monroe. House to trigger on the inbounds. Bryant and Washington in the corners. Melvin gets it up top. Yeah, over to Washington on the near side. The floater misses, but he gets his own board. Ball knocked away and picked up by Thomas. Curiel again, 1-on-2. Somehow puts it up and draws the foul. That'll be the third on Tyreek Melvin. He'll have to sit. And Curiel will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 more. .16:57 to play in this one. Curiel again misses it. He's now 1 for 2 for the free throw line. There's one area where the Robinson School has struggled. It's been free throws. That one, though, knocked down as Isaiah Allen Smith checks into the game for the first time for Monroe. He got a lot of playing time early on in this season, but it's dwindled since, except for the past couple where it's picked up. Did not play against Metro BDA. That's a miss, but the rebound by Washington goes back up with it and draws the foul. Marcus Thompson will head to the free throw line. He has 2. Looking for a couple more. He had a stretch of 3 straight double-doubles midway through the season. Has not gotten back to one since. Makes the first, 1 more coming for the freshman from Brooklyn. Misses, but the offensive board by House. They'll set things up, a full shot clock to work with, and the Mustangs down by 11. That one, though, off of Allen Smith and out of bounds. Too hot to handle. Another turnover, and it's Phoenix basketball. That's 4 in the half, 13 overall for Monroe. And it's led to 15 points off turnovers for the Robinson School. On the drive, the jumper in and out, and the rebound by Washington. Gets it to House. He puts it out. Bryant for 3 again. Bryant with his second three-pointer of the half. And the Mustangs have cut the deficit to single digits with just over 16 to play. On the drive, this is Thomas. Blocked, but they call a foul on Thompson. Looks like they call a technical as well. Technical, I believe, is on Joshua Washington. Foul on Marcus Thompson. See how they sort this one up. But technical free throws and free throws might be coming. It is a foul on Marcus Thompson and a technical foul on Washington. At the line is Thomas, shooting 2. He knocks down the first. Second one rims in and out. And it'll be 2 more here for the Phoenix as they try and extend their lead back to double digits. First one falls through. One more coming for the freshman from Irvington, New Jersey. That one misses, and the rebound by House. 10-point game here with just about 16 minutes to play. Kamara into the game for Monroe, as well as Alan Smith. That's a kicked ball. It will stay with Monroe. Alan Smith for three. Yes! Maybe Alan Smith can give the Mustangs a bit of a jolt. He knocks down a three. And it's a 7-point ball game, the closest it's been since the first half. Curiel pulls it back out, and McNeil will reset. 18 to work with. Again, Curiel into the defender and draws the blocking foul on Kamara. It last was a 7-point game with 6:58 to play in the first half, when the Phoenix went on their run to end the half. There's a miss there. The offensive board, though, and Curiel puts it back home. Mustangs cannot allow the second chance points. They've allowed 8, and that's a foul on the Robinson School on Wilson. Mustangs have also allowed 26 points in the paint compared to just 12 themselves. Will inbound this one under the basket. 5 team fouls for Monroe. Robinson School dangerously close to the bonus. Get it into Kamara with a 9-point game. Thompson on the block, gets fouled. Great positioning there. Taylor sends them to the free throw line. That is the first on Taylor. Only Tyreek Melvin has 3 fouls. No one else has 3, a couple with 2 on each side. Thompson in and out on the first. Mustangs got to knock down their free throws. They're 6 for 9 on the day. Here comes the second, and again another miss for Thompson. Thompson 1 for 4 from the free throw line. Got to knock down the gimmies. 15 minutes to play in this one, a 9-point lead for the Robinson School. The jumper by Curiel again. He has 17 to lead all scorers, and 7 of 10 from the field. He has not been stopped. Alan Smith for 3, rims out, and the rebound by Curiel. Curiel with 17 and 6, close to a double-double. Ball knocked around. Taylor puts it up, and he'll draw the foul. Offensive rebounds, second chance points, a big problem. Townsend talked about at the half. Still a problem here with an 11-point lead, and the Phoenix looking for a few more. Largest lead of the game is 14, and it's 12 here with the first make from Taylor. Another one coming for the freshman from New Jersey, and he knocks it down as well. A 13-point lead for the Mustangs, closed it to 7. A 6-0 run from the Phoenix. Phoenix are undefeated on the season, 23-0. They beat Monroe 86-83 when they played at home. Here they lead by 13. Alan Smith on the drive, up and a nifty up and under. Laid it up on the rim and got the roll. And boy, do the Mustangs need that bucket. Use a stop here as well. Brian Kennedy set to check into the game. The jumper from the free throw line out, knocked around, and not an offensive board there. Kamara hauls it in. Loses control of it, though, in a turnover. And this one, an easy bucket. Curiel lays it through. Just like that, it's again a 13-point game. Silly turnover. Thompson to the bucket, draws the foul. Mustangs call a timeout. Down by 13. We will take it as well. Couple of free throws from Marcus Thompson coming when we come back. You're watching Monroe Mustangs men's basketball on the Mustang Sports Network. A 13-point lead for the Robinson School as we head into the final 13 minutes and 25 seconds of this one. 55-42 your score. Marcus Thompson at the line with 2. Mustangs looking to crawl their way back into this one. Thompson knocks down the first. One more coming for the freshman, who has 4 points on the day, 4 turnovers, and 3 rebounds. Turnovers have been an issue, 14 on the day. Make that 5 points for Thompson, though. And the lead is down to 11. Mustangs have cut it down to 7 in the half, but a 6-0 run responded and made it a 13-point game. There's another response there, an easy bucket on the scoop. And it's again 13-point lead. Thompson spins, puts it up, and draws the foul. That'll be the third on Hawthorne. Couple Phoenix in a bit of a foul trouble. 3 with 2, 1 with 3. Hawthorne picks up his third there. Thompson with 2 free throws, hits the first. And is looking for one more. He has 6 points on the day, 3 rebounds to go along with it and make it 7 there. Again, an 11-point lead, and the Mustangs looking for another stop. Knocked away, though. Kamara with the steal. He'll take it all the way and cannot convert. Can't miss the easy ones like that. And the Phoenix again go to work. Almost knocked away by Kennedy. That'll be a foul. Some words exchange there as well. We'll have a technical. See if it's double technicals or if it's just a technical on the Phoenix. Right now, looks like it's just on Nawan Thomas. We'll see what the referees decide. He's getting a little chippy out there. The Mustangs trying to claw their way back into this one. There's certainly a technical foul call. There's already been one. We'll see if they call it on both teams, and if so, whom. We'll hear it from the PA announcer when they say it. It's at minimum a foul on Brian Kennedy. Kennedy misses both technical free throws. Not ideal there, and there'll be a couple coming here. 1 and 1, in fact, for the Phoenix. Thomas at the line. Makes the front end of the 1 and 1. One more coming. And it's a 13-point lead once again. The length proving to be an issue for Monroe. With the Robinson School able to easily break down the zone. Again, Thompson draws the foul. Looks like they might have just called a jump ball on that one. Allen Smith on the drive, up and can't get the roll, but a nice move there. McNeil will slow things down. 12:30 left in this one, and a 13-point lead for the Robinson School. Mustangs trying to come back. Again, an easy drive. No offensive board there. Kamara hauls it in. 3-on-3. Kennedy drives in, puts it off the window and in. Brian Kennedy with his 5th points of the game. Mustangs trying to cut this down to single digits. Christopher Davis set to check in along with Quyon Taylor. So McNeil on the drive, pulls it out. Again, the jumper off the window and in. Always seems like the Robinson School has an answer whenever the Mustangs start to build a little momentum. Kamara looking for Thompson. And he'll go to work. On the drive, puts it up. Another foul. He'll head to the free throw line again. That's 4 on Hawthorne. He might be checking out after the first shot here. Thompson with another 2 at the line. He's 5 for 8 on the day. Davis no longer checking in. Thompson knocks it down. And Taylor to check in for Hawthorne. Thompson misses the second. And remains a double-digit lead for the Robinson School. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. And we're going to have a lot of fouls and a lot of free throws. Curiel hands it off to McNeil. 13 on the shot clock. Spins around, guarded by Kamara. Steps back and will go to work. 6 on the shot clock. McNeil on the drive. Puts it up and does not get the roll. Thompson with the rebound. Allen Smith again on the drive. Steps back. Hands it back off to House. Mustangs looking for a shot. Kennedy now. 7 on the shot clock. Kennedy on the drive. From the paint. Gets the roll. Friendlier rims this half. Mustangs up to 37.5% shooting. Robinson at 44.5%. Monroe shooting 43% in the second half, just 34% in the second half. On the drive, handoff to Taylor, and it'll be a jump ball. It will stay with the Phoenix. Six on the shot clock for the Phoenix to work with. McNeil does not recognize it. 2-1, just gets it off. The offensive rebound. And a travel for the Phoenix. The Mustangs catch a break there, even with the offensive rebound. Mustangs now out-rebounding the Robinson School 35-32, 14-12 of the offensive glass as well. Much better here in the second half. 14-8 here in the second half. And that'll be another foul, sending Kamara to the free throw line. Third foul on Curiel, who's the leading scorer of this one with 19. Only Rakeem Bryant has double figures for the Mustangs. Kamara misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Monroe just 11 of 19 from the free throw line. Thomas pulls it out, and McNeil content to whittle the clock away with just under 9:45 to play. Thomas closely guarded into Taylor. Out for an open three and connects. That's Wilson. It's just a 2, but it's again a 12-point lead. House to the bucket, up and in. Mustangs going to need more of that. Still trail 32-20 in points in the paint. Another drive, but a miss, and the rebound by Allen Smith. He'll push it up. Mustangs can cut it to single digits here. And a miss, and the rebound by the Phoenix. Taylor with the jumper, and he knocks it down. A 12-point ball game here. And the miss there almost stolen away by Kamara. Pushing it, Curiel gets knocked away. Looks like he might have hit Kennedy in the face. Kamara, coast to coast, lays it up in, and a terrific pass there. (65-55) your score, a 10-point game. 7:49 to play. That'll be a traveling violation on the Phoenix. Thomas lost control of that one. Kamara on the drive, out to Allen Smith for 3. Yes! Mustangs have cut the deficit down to single digits. They trail here by 7. Another miss at the other end, and the rebound by Allen Smith. Bryant on the drive, the floater misses, and the rebound by Curiel. Taylor, another travel, and the Mustangs will get to further cut into this deficit. Kamara trips, gets it back to Thomas. House on the drive. Shakes and bakes and lays it up and in. Terrific move there by Javondre House. And we've got a 3-point game. The Robinson School will take a timeout. We will take it as well. 65-62 your score, 6:24 to play. You're watching Monroe Mustangs JV Men's Basketball on the Mustang Sports Network. Mustangs have cut the deficit down to 3. And trail here 65-62 with just over 6 minutes to play. Back here at the Monroe Athletic Complex on the Mustang Sports Network. Phoenix looking to get the ball down low. Instead, McNeil going to work. Drives in, puts it up. Can't connect, and the rebound by Christopher Davis. A chance to tie or at least cut it to 1. House looking for some space. Had a nifty move earlier. Three-pointer by Allen Smith. In and out. Davis with the offensive rebound. Puts it up. And another miss, but gets the board again. Up again and draws the foul. Christopher Davis knocks down the first. One more coming with Hawthorne set to check back in for Taylor. Just picked up his 3rd foul. Taylor and Hawthorne each in some foul trouble. Taylor with 3, Hawthorne with 4. One more coming to make this a 1-point ball game. And he knocks it down. It's like the referee will have some words just to make sure the players can keep this game a little less tense. 1-point game, 64-65, just over 5 minutes to play. And almost a turnover there. Curiel on the drive, puts it up. Missed, but the offensive rebound and the putback from Wilson. Exactly what Phoenix needed. Lead back up to 3. Kamara. House gets the screen from Davis. On the drive, out to Allen Smith. Into Davis, and they turn it over. Almost stolen there by Kamara, but a chance to extend the lead for the Phoenix. McNeil. And out to Thomas, who'll set things up. McNeil down low. Hawthorne misses everything there, and the rebound by Monroe. Bryant, the leading scorer for the Mustangs. Over to Kamara in the far corner. Davis in the paint, puts it up and in! An aggressive and tough move from the freshman, and it's once again a 1-point game. Curiel on the drive, out to McNeil for 3. Bounces out of bounds. Mustangs basketball with a chance to take the lead. Taylor back in the game. Hawthorne to the bench. And an undefeated record on the line in a 1-point game here. An offensive foul there on Christopher Davis. And with 4:10 remaining, it remains a 1-point game. On the drive, gets it to Taylor. Stolen away, though, by Davis. Another chance to tie or take the lead for Monroe. Davis gets it over. And Allen Smith going to work to the basket. Up and draws the foul. He'll head to the line with a chance to tie or take the lead. Foul looks to be on Taylor. That would be his 4th. Tenth foul of the game on the Phoenix. The Mustangs will be in the bonus the rest of the way. 2 shots here for Smith. And we're all tied up at 67 with another one coming. Second one is true, and the Mustangs have their first lead of the game. 68-67 your score, 3:49 to play. The comeback is on, and the Mustangs have the lead. Phoenix trying to find something. They get it to Curiel, 10 on the shot clock. Wide open man down low, blocked by Davis. And Allen Smith gets it. No push. Bryant. Step back. Throws one up. Not there. And the rebound by Wilson. Curiel taking it the length of the court. Up. Spins in. Another 1 point lead for Robinson School. And Coach Neely will call a timeout. This is a 30-second timeout. We'll take it as well. 2:51 to play, 69-68 your score. We'll be back in just a second here on the Mustangs Sports Network. Mustangs with the ball, chance to again take the lead. Kamara for three, way long. And the rebound by Wilson. Mustangs trail by one, 2:30 to play in this one. Taylor with a jumper. Rims out and the rebound by Kamara. Deep pass, Davis. Jump stop, up and in. Three-pointer again in and out, and the rebound by Allen Smith. A chance to knock down the undefeated 23-0 Phoenix. With the Mustangs up by one and a minute 38 and counting left in this one. House on the drive, knocked away. It will stay with Monroe. House to trigger, a minute 22 to play, 4 on the shot clock. House and a foul down low. That will be the fifth, on Taylor. His night is over. Jordan Stewart to check in. Taylor not happy with the call. And Thompson with the free throw line to shoot two. First one is true. One more coming, and it's a 2-point lead for Monroe. Again, the make. And it's a 3-point lead. Thompson checks out. Mustangs, a little more switchability on defense with 5 guards. 3 of which have some length. 1:12 to play. Mustangs trying to topple the undefeated Phoenix. McNeil. 6 on the shot clock. Have to find something. Curiel drives it in, knocked away and stolen by Monroe. Mustangs have to get it across court. They get it to House, and we're under 45 seconds to play in this one. Mustangs will take a timeout. .4 left in this one. A 3-point lead for the Mustangs. Monroe with a chance to take down undefeated the Robinson School. They almost did it the last time these two teams played, with the Mustangs falling 86-83. A chance to take it here. Monroe on a huge run. It is a 19-4 run since the 8:10 mark of the second half, when it was a 10-point lead. The moment it's a 1-point, 2-point, 3-point lead, pardon me. 3-point lead for Monroe with 44.4 seconds left. They have 21 on the shot clock to work with. And if they make a bucket, the Phoenix might have to turn this game into a game of free throws. Davis, Allen Smith, Bryant, Kamara, and House on the floor. Mustangs trying to ice this game. Allen Smith at the top of the key. Gets it over to Kamara. On the drive, right at Curiel. Blocked, and it goes out of bounds off Kamara. It will be the Robinson School basketball. Mustangs trying to make a defensive stand, a second differential between game clock and shot clock. Shot clock is at 20. Robinson School down by 3. McNeil. Deep three-pointer, and we're tied. Shot clock turned off. Monroe can get the last shot. Thomas, 9 on the clock. 6, looking for some space. Over to Kamara. Steps back. 3, 2, 1, and it misses, and we are headed to overtime. 72-72 at the end of regulation. This one will take 5 more minutes. We'll take a quick break before then. You're watching Monroe Mustangs JV men's basketball on the Mustang Sports Network. We are headed to overtime here at the Monroe Athletic Complex. An undefeated season on the line for the Robinson School. They are 23-0 coming into today's game. Monroe JV men's basketball at 13-11. We're all tied up at 72, and we need 5 more minutes to decide this one. Certainly foul trouble could be a factor. We'll get you those numbers as well. Already one player has fouled out for the Phoenix. Hawthorne has 4. He is not on the court at the moment. Phoenix trying to take their first lead of the game since a few moments ago. It was a big three-pointer to tie it. This one at 2, misses. The ball out of bounds, and it will be Monroe basketball. Thrilling comeback to take the lead. McNeil's three-pointer tied things up, and that's where we stand. Monroe had a shot to win it, could not convert. Thompson to the bucket and scores. Mustangs again with the lead. .412 to play in overtime, a 2-point lead for Monroe. Mustangs fell when they traveled to the Robinson School 86-83. A jumper here. Rims out, knocked around, and the rebound by Curiel. Yet another offensive rebound. A new shot clock to work with. He goes to the hoop and is fouled. Only Tyreek Melvin has 3 fouls on Monroe. No one in foul trouble. The Robinson School not yet in the bonus. The double bonus. They will be with their next foul. They're in the bonus, but there is 2 shots coming for Curiel. First one, though, in and out. Still a 2-point lead for Monroe. Couple dribbles from the leading scorer in this one, Curiel, and he knocks down the second. A 1-point lead for the Mustangs. It's been this same lineup for the stretch run to tie this game up and take the lead. House on the drive. Alan Smith will head to the free throw line. This will be 2 shots for Isaiah Allen Smith with the Mustangs in the double bonus. Smith 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He's had 10 points off the bench today. Chance to make this a 3-point game with 2 here. And Smith knocks down the first. One more coming. With the Mustangs on a huge run. He hits them both. It's a 22-8 run to give the Mustangs a 3-point lead. McNeil looking for some space. 15 on the shot clock, 3:20 left in this one. Curie, the leading scorer, drives it in. Floats one up and cannot connect. A very tough shot there. Mustangs with a chance to extend their lead to 2 possessions. Both teams with a timeout left and a turnover there thrown away by House. House with 4 turnovers, the Mustangs with 17. Just 7, though, in the second half. And not a whole lot down the stretch. Phoenix looking for a bucket. 10 on the shot clock. Nothing there at the moment. 3 connects. Nawan Thomas ties the game up at 76 with a hand in his face. Alan Smith pulls it back out. Guarded by Curiel. Gets the screen from Thompson. And House will reset with 12 on the shot clock. 2:10 to play in this one. Looking for some space to work. Almost loses his dribble. Gets it. Rakeem Bryant on the drive. Puts it up and gets the roll. Bryant with a team high 14, and the Mustangs are again up by 2. Curiel misses. Offensive board and the foul. Jaquel Wilson will head to the free throw line with 1:44 to play. 2 shots and a chance to tie. Wilson 6 of 17 from the floor. Robinson School has struggled in the second half, shooting just 38%, and they missed that free throw there. One here will tie it, cut the deficit to 1, but they don't get either. Phoenix shooting just 57.9% from the field, from the free throw line. Thompson at the top of the key. He looks exhausted. 1:26 remaining. Allen Smith going right at Curiel on the drive. Out to Davis. Puts it up. He'll head to the free throw line. Jordan Stewart with the foul. That will be his first. Davis knocks it down. One more coming to make it a 2-possession game. Davis now with 10 for Mustangs in double figures, 5 for the Robinson School. A miss there, and Curiel gets the rebound. Still a 1-possession game, 3 points. 79-76. McNeil on the drive, puts it up. Does not get the roll, and Thompson gets the rebound. Gets it to Bryant, and with under a minute to play, the Mustangs will take it up court. Smith. Allen Smith. 7 on the shot clock. Drives it in, puts it up. Does not get the roll. Curiel with the rebound. Bounces off of his knee. Out of bounds. And Mustang ball. A costly turnover there. The shot clock will be turned off. The Mustangs will take a timeout here. And the Phoenix will have to foul and turn this into a game of free throws. We'll take the break as well. You're watching Monroe Mustangs JV Men's Basketball on the Mustang Sports Network. Back here at the Monroe Athletic Complex, Ari Ross here on the Mustang Sports Network. A chance for the Mustangs to topple the undefeated Phoenix. 23-0 coming into today's game. They had already beaten the Mustangs JV men's basketball team once this season. And this will turn into a game of free throws here. A 3-point game, 79-76 your score. 30 seconds to play. Davis to inbound. It's Davis, Allen Smith, Bryant, Thompson, and House on the floor. House gets it. Believe they have to foul. Mustangs taking a whole lot of time off the clock, and now they do foul. Thomas fouls House, but almost 11 seconds come off the clock. This one will become a game of free throws. House at the line. shooting 2. He hits the first. It's a 2-possession ball game. One more coming. Both teams in the double bonus. 19.4 to play. That one's missed, and the rebound by the Phoenix. McNeil up court. Looking for a shot. 12. They've got to go. Throws up a 3, and he will get 3 foul shots. That'll be on Rakeem Bryant. 3 foul shots coming from McNeil with a call there on the shot. Robinson School has struggled from the free throw line. Just 11 of 19. They need all 3 of them here. 8.4 left in this one. Make or miss, they will have to foul after these 3. McNeil knocks down the first. He is 1 for 3 with that one. 2 more coming. And that one is true. 1 more to make it a 1-point game. And then again, the Phoenix will have to foul. McNeil makes all 3. And the Phoenix will use their final timeout. 8.4 to play in this one, 80-79. Can the Mustangs hold on to pull off the upset? Keep it locked in. You're watching Monroe Mustangs JV men's basketball on the Mustang Sports Network. .4 seconds remaining in a potential upset of epic proportions. The Robinson School coming into today's game at 23-0. The Mustangs looking to pull off the upset and topple the Phoenix from the undefeated ranks. 8.4 to play. Phoenix have to foul down by 1. They get the turnover there. And we will have a timeout. Phoenix get the turnover, get the ball. They'll have 4.3 to try and tie or take the lead. The Mustangs with a turnover on a crucial possession after the no call on the foul. That's their final timeout. 4.3 seconds remaining. Mustangs will have to play some defense, otherwise the Robinson School will pull away with a victory. 4.3 is a whole lot of time to work with. And with 5 players in double figures, though one of them has fouled out, the Phoenix can turn to just about anyone to score. Thompson, Davis, Allen Smith, House, and Kamara on the court for Monroe. Curiel, as well as McNeil, Thomas, and a 3 from McNeil for the win. No, and that'll do it. Undefeated, the Robinson School goes down. The Mustangs topple them from the undefeated ranks by the final score of 80-79. A huge win for the Mustangs. They couldn't do it on the road. They do it at home and take it by the final score of 80-79. That'll do it for us from the Monroe Athletic Complex. A huge upset win earlier in the day, a win over ASA for the men's team. For our entire crew here at the Monroe Athletic Complex, I'm Ari Ross, signing off from the Monroe Mustangs Sports Network. This has been Monroe Mustangs JV Men's Basketball on the Mustang Sports Network.